Good morning, good afternoon.
Hi, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Hello, gentlemen.
I'm on now.
I'm on there.
Is it better today? I've tried that I'm not pushing the Condor at the same time.
Well, we won't know until we get in the Condor.
Hello.
Hi, Stefan.
Hi, Stefan.
Hi, Stefan. Hi, Melina.
Hello, Tim. No, but my sound is not too loud or something like this now, no?
Oh, yeah. You sound fine. You sounded fine before on Discord as well. It was just in Condor, the volume was turned up too loud on your microphone, and it was distorting in Condor. But in Discord, you sound fine.
My push to talk is not using Condor anymore. It's another button. Now, my question was, can you hear me in Condor as well or not?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, no. He's asking, is it coming through the Condor audio here? I need to connect up to see.
Oh, sorry. Well, if it just changes frequency, and that should solve the problem, shouldn't it?
Well, it does, but then you can't see anyone else's chat either.
You always see the main chat. You can't respond in the main chat.
Sorry, I was talking about the in Condor radio.
That's what I mean.
Change frequency, you can still see the main chat, but you can't respond because you're only talking on your private frequency.
Oh, right.
So it's fine to change frequency.
Yeah.
Hi, Bruce. I thought you'd be on Cafe Cream.
No, they've got no height set for the start, and that's even more idiocy than what Elliot does. So, lesser of two evils, my friend. I'm glad to be with my friends anyway. I found where they do publish the task, actually, for Cafe Cream ahead of time. They don't just tell you, there's a place to find it.
I had a quick look on their website and saw that they were using the Big Pyrenees scenery.
Yeah, I raced a race with them there, and it was fine. It was a good race. It was okay, landscape. Not like AA3, of course. Oh my gosh, Week's taking the stemma.
Yeah, well, it's thinking something fun to fly.
John, you got a brother.
We used to have one of those things fly into our airport occasionally. It's quite an interesting machine.
.200 points plane recovery.
Oh, hallo?
Hey, Holger.
Hey, Holger.
Hi, Helga.
Hi, Holger.
Hallo. Oh, das klappt ja jetzt.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, so you need to turn. He needs to turn push to talk on.
Oh, he doesn't understand. It's English, dude.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Someone needs to tell him.
If he's not using the app, it won't work. It depends how he's set up.
Look out! There's 200-point penalty for thermal helpers.
Uh-oh. They allow thermal helper.
No.
Oh, good.
He zeroed out everything except for thermal helpers and plane recovery, and thermal helpers are turned off. So he had to have consciously looked at that and said, "I'm gonna leave that on." And then left plane recovery, of course, up all the way too, because it's Sunday.
Yeah. Elliot's kind of inexplicable for me.
Still better than these converted tasks by PL7.
Well, this is a converted task because when I look at the date on it, it's just I think he actually changed all the weather settings.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you can convert the task, but there's so much stuff you got to change.
Well, you just need to touch the weather. If PL7 just changed the weather slightly, or when he loaded the task up, if he actually just adjusted the weather and the base weather a little bit, it would be fine. But he doesn't. It just loads it, and then it just ends up with weird gigantic cloud.
He doesn't even test it. He just straight on converts a task and uploads that. He doesn't even open it in Condor3, I think.
Well, he had to have opened it in Condor3 at least the other day because it had other weather zones.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I've been okay, really. I've really been doing okay. I haven't had problems with this weather business.
But that last one ran okay. I mean, the clouds were massively overdeveloped. For whatever reason, on my system, it wasn't running bad. It wasn't enough. For whatever reason, it wasn't causing my frame rate to really drop. But I think people with VR were really getting crushed by it.
I flew it fine. It was smooth as silk. I really enjoyed the task.
10 FPS in VR.
I had 60 frames a second in that thing. I checked. I usually don't bother. But everybody was complaining, so when I flew it myself, I checked. I mean, right now, I bet you only got 40. I'll look. I got 40 right now. But for some reason, I had 60 on that one. Go figure. I've never seen 60 on anything.
Yeah, I thought that was weird, too, that I wasn't getting any kind of frame rate issues on that one when I really would have expected it to be worse. I don't understand what was up with that.
Depends on your view direction.
Well, I was looking around the whole time when some people were saying it was, they're like, we're having terrible frame rate, and I was like, it's strange. I'm not. Because I figured it would have been. I was like looking up. They had the camera zoomed out and everything. The external, internal, and everything is just strangely didn't seem to have an issue.
Hey everyone.
Hey, Gregor.
Hi, Gregor.
Hi.
Gregor.
It seems like we're getting by okay with Discord. I'm very pleased. I mean, if you can stop, you can somehow disable all the, the extras.
Well, you can't really disable the stuff. I mean, it's all there, just sitting there. But I don't know if Tim can change the thing where the general chat doesn't have that little intro message when people join.
Well, for some reason, TeamSpeak was able to crash out really screw up my Condor and the sound on my computer.
Yeah, no, I think the problem is Discord is just so old. It's doing stuff that's not having
TeamSpeak.
Yeah, This TeamSpeak was having issues. Like I couldn't use the joystick input on TeamSpeak, the plugin. It would cause all sorts of problems in my system, and I had to use something do a different way. And Discord's working fine for it.
At times I would have stuttering, and like I've told you guys a couple times, it's like the lady talking was like max headroom, and I don't know. So that's one really good thing about Discord. I haven't seen that yet. I'm getting some jitters actually today. Are you guys?
No,
Interesting.
but I'm not on VR.
How's your airline stuff been going week? Have you been getting, the flights you want and all that?
I'm having a lot of training at the moment.
Oh,
I got Innsbruck and Salzburg qualified.
what qualified?
Innsbruck and Salzburg.
Oh,
It's a special airports you need the qualification for in the simulator.
okay.
And this week I have another session of command preparation training.
Command preparation. What's that? Pre-captain or something?
Yeah,
I think he'd make a great captain.
Oh, so I didn't even look at the wave settings. There must be pretty good wave turned on.
60.
Yeah, indeed.
It's Sunday, man. Everything's turned up. Uva's here.
Come out here, Bruce. The wave's good.
yeah. I think the trick is start, get in this wave, and just disappear into the stratosphere. Put it on autopilot and let it finish.
Yeah, and then final glide. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Good old Elliot.
Cloud flying allowed?
Yep.
And there's no start speed limit.
Yeah, so you just have to find this exact spot after the start.
I don't need to climb anymore, that's for sure. I'm already 700 over the start.
He's doing where Tim is.
Yeah, boy, he's up there.
Oh, all the way up there.
Pretty soon we won't be able to hear him.
Yeah, I'm at 4K.
I'm flying around with the gliders all the way out. My 30 seconds only -1.
Hello, hello.
We've got Robert here today.
Is he on the channel?
No, he's just out there flying. He knows we're here. I gave him the Discord.
No, I think he's here.
Yeah, I saw him in Discord when I.
Oh, he's here? Okay.
But not on the channel.
No, I think I just heard him a minute ago.
Oh, really?
Okay. Okay.
Hello, Robert.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, Robert.
Yeah, Robert.
Hey, Robert.
Yeah, you hear me?
Hi.
Oh,
Hi,
wow.
Robert.
Yes. I was trying to get the push to talk button, but I suppose I'm online all the time now. So
If you have to use the app to have a push to talk button, are you using the app or using the web?
web.
You have to use the app.
Okay.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, I mean I have the app on the Windows computer. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. If you have to go. Okay. You have to go to the settings to actually set the key to where you want or the button because it will use the joystick fine.
I'm looking for it. Oh, there, keybinds. Continue. What is the default push to talk? Do you know?
There's no default. You have to set it.
Okay.
And you have to enable push to talk too. You can like right click on the microphone in the bottom and then turn it on from there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I will figure it out later. But if I'm noisy or something is wrong, you can tell me.
It sounds good though. Your microphone sounds good.
Yeah, sounds perfect.
Yeah, thank you for letting me know, Bruce.
You're welcome,
So
my
what-
friend.
So what's up with the TeamSpeak?
It's deceased. It is no more.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
it's there. It's just that the sponsorship of virtual soaring's gone.
Yeah, that server. Yeah, they apparently they've been gone for a while. And they just never told anybody on TeamSpeak that they'd be taking the server down eventually. And just one day, it just disappeared.
Okay.
They announced that they were backing out of everything in July.
I don't know why the virtual soaring guys quit.
They said something like, well, it's been 17 years, that's enough.
Okay.
It was somehow laggy as well. I mean, the voices were dropping out sometimes.
That was really weird. I wonder if they were hosting it like on someone's computer or something, and then it was like they were like playing games or something and made the server lag out or something.
So, Week, when do you think you'll be captain someday?
2 to 3 years if it continues at this pace.
Okay. Captain
But-
Week.
Then we need to title it you Captain Beak.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
I've been captain before at Germania, like 5-6 years ago. But the company went bankrupt, so I had to start again from the bottom.
Oh, there's somebody about to crash. Oh no, they pulled out. Okay, I wasn't sure if they were intentionally in a stall or a spin.
Can anyone recommend a good hosting for Condor servers somewhere in Europe?
I'm using a virtual machine in a data center. There are several companies that offer that. You need a Windows machine though.
Which provider is this?
Oh, there's several online. I think I have to look it up. Hang on.
Hey, please drop the URL afterwards if you have one. I have scraped the soaring spot for all the tasks for the last 2 years, and now I have thousands of them, and I have no idea what to do with them. I also converted them into the Condor tasks for 5 times.
You hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
So which tasks have you scrapped?
All of them from soaring spot.
Okay. Sounds like it's an interesting resource.
Interesting what?
Resource.
Yeah, it's very useful site for running competitions, soaring competitions.
We rent the server at LeaseWeb.
Which server?
Dutch company, LeaseWeb it's called. It's a Dutch company that leases servers. It's just a simple virtual machine running in a data center somewhere.
Yeah, I'll have a look.
I don't know how expensive it is. I can look it up. Just a sec.
You've been running DCG on this provider.
Yep.
Are you guys going to run this as a wave task?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, the good news about the being in the wave is you'll be above the clouds, so you won't be in cloud the entire time.
I hate waving.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stop
I
the
think I'm
climb.
going to stay low. If I
I've seen people stay low on wave tasks and do really well. Well, the winds are 29, but the thermals are really strong, so that could kill the ridge.
I'm just gonna fly along the course, and then I'm not gonna stop. I'm just gonna keep on going. I think continuously climb until I'm at final glide, but not stop to actually climb.
I don't know, they're like 10 to 20 euros a month, depending on what you want.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
You need 1 gigabit of that bandwidth, and yeah, something like you don't need a powerful PC to run anything. You just need some storage for the landscapes and the Condor install.
And the Windows license is extra, or it's included in VPN?
No, I think it's included.
have
Can
that
we ever
machine up, is that machine up all the time, or?
Yeah. It gets sponsored by the Dutch National Gliding Association for us.
Can we ever expect a Linux Condor server?
Nope.
Would simplify things a lot.
I don't remember. Does it work? I know you Condor itself will run. I don't know if I've read about people using the server, the standalone server on there or not. I mean, it might just work. I mean, with Wine or whatever.
No, Condor will always stay Windows based because we have no time to port to other operating systems.
What a mess, Just making additional subsets of bugs and stuff to follow and fix, and really difficult.
Yeah, but it would also open a lot of opportunities for extra income for Condor3.
But
imagine having a subscription where people can spin up their own servers willy-nilly whenever they want for maybe £10 a month.
We used need a mobile version.
The issue is that Windows is 80% of the market, 85% of the market or so. So for us, it's a lot of effort for a very tiny piece of the market.
Yeah, it makes sense, but I'm only talking about the server.
Some are runs in Wine as well, so.
Yeah, cause that's what I was saying. I mean, you can just run. You can run the server on Linux. You have to use some kind of compatibility thing.
We hosted the Euro Battle sessions with sometimes 90 people on a Windows USB stick.
Yeah, dedicated server doesn't need a lot of resources.
The scenery is really nice here. That might have been sarcasm.
Inside a cloud?
Yeah. Oh, cool! I can see some mountains to my right, below where I'm at in the cloud.
You just kept going, John?
Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm not gonna stop. I'm just gonna keep on flying straight.
Tell you, the best wave I've seen is right by the start, right around the start line edge, by about an extra meter a second.
Everybody seems to be flying in the second wave bank here.
I'm seeing that, and I was getting like 4.6 on the Netto back there, and here I'm getting 3.6.
This one is 4.2, but it started with 3.2, so it's increasing now at 4,000.
Yeah, I got 4.2 all of a sudden here.
Ah, I can see you.
Probably your best bet is to find a cloud that's out of the wave. I'm up in the 6 meter per second thermal into the wave.
Probably should have stayed down. I've seen people do really well staying down on these kind of things. Wow, 5.6 Netto here. The problem with the wave stuff is there's a lot of really strong up, but there's a ton of strong down too.
Well, but I mean, generally, once you're up, you can just speed up and fly. You'll be going back and forth between them, so you just slow down the up and speed up and down, and you'll work out to be better anyway.
If it's well marked with lenticulars, you can play that game, and today maybe it is.
Well, we're going out of the flats with a massive tailwind on the last leg, so...
This is a much better wave. I should have been here.
I mean,
Time to start again.
I mean, my DDH for the finish is already just 600 minus 674 at 2.5. So yeah, when you turn the turn point, you'll probably be at final glide, even if you're not up high.
I've still got minus 600 at 2 MC2.
That was not a good sound to hear while you're in a cloud. It was a farm warning.
Oh boy.
I need to do some serious climbing here.
Yeah, there's just constant thing on top of the bridge over here, so I suspect I won't be getting too much further. Unless but there's a cloud in front of me. If I can climb up in it, it'll work.
So the really strong thermals killed the ridge.
Well, that and maybe some sink from the wave too. I don't know if it's what's all doing it. And oh man, this thermal's nothing at all. The cloud just broke apart.
Boy, you're really out climbing me, Rick, as usual. Showing me how it's done.
You look higher than me, Bruce.
Yeah, well, you started lower than me, and you've made ground on me.
Well, that was ill-advised, but I made it over. I stalled over the top of a ridge, like 10 meters over it. And I just flew into a flat valley with full of clouds that I can't see anywhere. And there is not a hint of lift in this valley. Oh no. Okay,
You're higher than me, Rick. Oh my god. Wow.
Start of you, Bruce.
I don't know. I just don't have the skills for whatever reason.
You have to find the strongest lift and fly 8s in the same pattern. Just continue to fly over the same line you flew before.
Yeah, I thought I'd been doing that, but evidently not very well.
Are you using the Condor one or the LX?
LX.
So I have permanent paths turned on so I can see exactly where I was.
Me too. Very useful. I use it all the time.
I'm so tired of how the thermals just block the wind.
Only 2,000 meters left to climb.
I don't know if he's just joking or not, because there is no airspace.
No, it's all turned off. I just zoomed out. Going back, Tim?
Yeah, I'm going for a restart.
It'd take me a while to get down to start altitude again. I'm from 62 or 6,300.
Radio check.
Gotcha.
5. 4.
bet there will be one crazy person with a Swift winning this.
No, this does not feel like. Well, I guess technically, if you climb up, you just gotta climb up to.
Just go to 10 kilometers with the Swift and then
Start.
start at 10 kilometers. Just glide.
Thankfully, nobody did that, but we just ignore them anyway.
Well, no,
Maybe on the server.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh my god, I'm so hit at this point.
So remember your speed, guys. You're up really high.
Yeah, I have done well on wave tasks by staying low before, but not with this cloud.
Did you put a true airspeed box in your LX week?
Nope.
I find it's really good for overspeed.
Yeah, it's very useful.
I will right now.
Yeah, for this, for the 280 planes, around 300 is a good number for true airspeed. Especially today, it's like, helps you out. And you don't have that incessant beeping from the COTAS.
I usually just subtract 10 kph per 1,000 meters. That works really well.
I've been doing that too, but this way it's an easy, just quick look kind of thing. The sync up here is not nice. Is Stefan on Discord?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, good. Good.
So I'd like to know how the wind can be stinking while blowing up a 30-degree slope at like 20 knots, 20 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, see, the wave isn't really being marked by lenticulars today in a lot of these places.
They are, but they are very low.
Oh. Well, I don't see them below me, and I've got wave. I see
the
nothing.
lenticulars are always at 5,000 in Condor.
Yeah, I'm looking down there, and I don't see them.
Yeah, I can see some ahead, Bruce. And they're definitely blowers.
They're in between the cumulus.
Oh, I see some over there ahead.
I turned first, I'm done. I literally landed on the turn point. Yeah, the wind was blowing up over the slope there, but there was sink at the same time that the wind was blowing up the slope. So it was like, did not work. I ended up just landing on it.
Well, you can be a spectator and watch the fun.
Yeah. I'm gonna go outside and watch the grass grow, and it's winter, so that'll be really exciting.
Maybe you can put up a fence and paint that so you can watch the paint dry as well.
I'll go paint the grass green.
Blade by blade.
So even with strong thermals, you couldn't make it low, John?
Nope, because like I said, the wind was blowing up over the ridge, like 20, it was like 25 kilometers an hour, and yet sinking, which is physically impossible, but, well, whatever.
Yeah, there are lenticulars over here in the clouded area. Certainly weren't over the valley. I guess you'd expect.
You got anything there, Robert?
Yeah, I have something here.
Right.
I think the objective is not to need anything this flight once you climb out, isn't it?
That's boring.
Yeah. You guys went low, huh?
Yeah.
So cool.
Oh. Yeah, I see what you mean about that.
Somehow this is boring. McCready 5 and already 400 plus.
Yeah. Good old Elliot.
There will be other races today.
Tomorrow's DCG is going to be an AAT task. Just a heads up.
Oh, nice. I was just preparing for AAT.
I see what you mean about the wind onto the rock and sink.
Yeah, it's like the wind's blowing towards like a 30-degree slope and yet going downhill. So it would have to be blowing away from the ridge for it to be going down.
Probably a wave standing in phase there or something.
Well, actually, I don't think it's the wave. I think it's the thermals. It's because that sink around the thermals does the same thing. It'll just crush the lift and it just overwrites it, and then you end up with sink. Because there was a pile right near the turn point. There's just cloud after cloud after cloud up there.
But the terminals should get rid of the wind, so that's not it.
Well, no, but the area of sink around the clouds, though. Basically the big area of sink that's surrounding all the clouds. I think was just kind of adding up and kind of reducing the lift. Yes, when I flew through under the thermals, yes, the wind would drop down to nothing. And then and the thermals weren't working that great either.
Well, kind of blocked, yeah.
Yeah,
Can you get lift, Richard?
Nope. And I was kind of dangerously low to be circling in cloud.
Yeah.
That's why I just went to the turn point, and it was so flat. I landed outside the turn point, bounced and rolled into it, and then came to a stop and landed.
At least you can do the glacier run now, Richard.
Yeah. It would be great, wouldn't it, to actually fly here in decent weather. And there's a YouTube video of somebody sort of flying down the glacier at about 2 meters AGL, or above glacier level.
Oh, so that's what AGL means.
Was ist denn das hier?
Yeah, it's funny. The glacier landing.
And if you crash, your glider falls down a crevice and no one ever finds it again for like 1,000 years.
What is this ancient technology we found? Congrats, Bruce.
Well, thank you.
Congrats.
I didn't hit any -5 sink areas or -10 sink areas. I was kind of amazed.
Yeah, that's good.
Wondering if those are more of a Condor 2 thing.
No.
No.
I've done wave tests. Yes,
Yeah, after turn point there is such a field. I have -7 average now, but still you have 500 plus at McCready 5, so it doesn't matter anyway.
You can't even fly at McCready 5 speed, the VNE.
Yeah. I'm at a shot before flutter.
Richard's gonna say, you look like you're perfectly fine. You're flying over an infinite void, and then the train loaded in.
Only 365 kph VMG.
My ground speed?
Yeah, the ground speed is 370 now.
Yeah, 370, yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I don't know, Richard. I'm not sure if you're exactly where I was. I might have been. I was a little bit closer because I got to the turn point, but yeah, and it's just a solid pile of clouds up there. It's yeah.
Just if I got a tiny bit of lift here. Oh, yeah, still good.
But yeah, and that doesn't help too. Yeah, because you're up high, so Also, don't forget there are bugs on.
Seems like I can run the true airspeed a lot higher without flutter here at these high altitudes.
And watch the exciting final glide with everyone just flying in a straight line to the finish for an hour.
Yeah.
It's only 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's only 20 minutes.
I got more DDH than I, need for sure. And I'm climbing at VNE.
Oh yeah, I see you, Bruce. You're high.
Yeah.
I'm even
45,
higher
80.
next to Bruce. 400 meters above Bruce here.
You started way after me.
Yeah, and I also started lower than you leaving the wave. I flew a different route to the first turn point.
Yeah. I just totally sucked in that wave. I don't know. I just don't get it.
You have to be upwind of the cloud, for the strongest wave.
Yeah. And it converges on the edge of the wave the higher you get. But I still sucked. Rick just climbed right through me. Pretty humbling. You can do 310 on true airspeed here at this altitude.
I'm sitting on an ice field now. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye, Merlin.
I don't think I'm going to have time to finish this.
Yeah, I guess the low way was not the way to go.
No. It would have been okay, except for the clouds.
Is that one for the t-shirt?
No. I'd say no, that's not one for the cloud. That's more like, why do we fly IRL tasks?
I don't. No, I try not to.
Yeah, I would have done the Cafe Cream, but it wasn't a landscape again. Also, like you said, you said that you're the no height limit too.
The no height limit, I don't know, maybe I should have. I didn't know it was going to be a wave on top. The no height limit stuff just drives me wild.
This kind of feels like my job.
Yeah. Boring the way you like it when you're flying people around.
Looking
Fast
over
in a
pretty
straight
houses
line.
from above.
Boring's good for an airline pilot.
Yeah.
That way, that means probably everybody's safe.
Innsbruck and Salzburg are pretty exciting, I must say. It's quite a challenge.
Yeah, I'll look up Salzburg on the map. I don't know what the.
It's a V-shaped valley, so the missed approach from runway 15 is quite tight, and also the approach to runway 33. You have to fly curves in the valley, which is pretty narrow for an airliner. And Innsbruck is just high mountains, so you have to clear like 3,000 meter mountains, and then you have to dive down into the valley. It's some pretty complicated engine out stuff.
You ever hear stories about the now changed or closed Hong Kong airport?
Yep.
I
had a-
landed there in an Air Force Hercules simulator. I actually managed to land.
Well, the RMP Yankee approach into Salzburg is pretty similar, low-level curve.
The problem was sitting in the left-hand seat. At least in that simulator, I couldn't see through the right-hand window, and it's a right downwind approach.
Yeah,
Right.
that's pretty common. You have to rely on the co-pilot in that case.
Yeah, unfortunately, the co-pilot was messing around with the simulator, because the only reason I was allowed to fly it was because he was trying to fix it, and so he wasn't looking out the window for me. But I still managed to do it.
I got up to about 2 months ago, I had a captain across the street before he retired for Delta, and he used to fly into Hong Kong.
It's quite amazing when you're sort of flying this Hercules simulator and it's vibrating and it's really, really noisy, and then suddenly the whole thing stops and he says, "Just a minute while I fix it."
Breaks the spell.
Breaks the spell, you know. Pretty amazing. What are you doing up there, Tim?
Flying on autopilot.
Only 12 minutes to go. Current leg, I have an average speed of 354 kph.
As you get lower, the true airspeed you can fly at gets lower.
Yeah, that converges to the indicated airspeed at sea level, so.
No, but I mean, you know, it's like down lower, I fly about 300. I was able to fly about 310 really high when I was going. And now the
Yeah.
limit is getting to be more like 310 or 300.
Yeah, and at sea level it's 280, same as the indicated airspeed.
Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, the two airspeeds are converging, but the one you can fly at, that's something different. I'm talking about, oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, explain, how is it different?
Yeah.
Have you dropped? Well, understood.
Oh, whether those planes that were had updated dates, that I checked the CRC with. You can just compress the folder, the play folder, like 7-zip, and it gives you the CRCs for the folders, and they're the same. So the contents of the files haven't changed.
Yeah, I know, but Chris shouldn't include them.
Yeah.
The main issue is that it's inconsistent.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I was just checking to see. I was curious as much as anything. I missed the handle having the wrong AO. I actually flew around for a while and I didn't see it.
I didn't know the plane, so...
Yeah, in retrospect, I think I would have rather done the Cafe Cream. Even with that stupid no height stuff.
But do you still have the landscape?
I didn't have any problems with it. I flew it once before on Cafe Cream, and I had a really good time. So
Yeah, but I don't have any Condor 2 landscapes anymore.
well, you just easy enough. You're pretty smart. 5 minutes or 30 seconds, you got it.
I know I don't have Condor 2 landscapes installed anymore. I threw them away.
All you gotta do is go to the updater and you install them if you really wanted to.
Yeah, it takes like 20 minutes or so.
No, yeah, okay. It's a little high.
That's the landscape I'd like to see updated for Condor 3. Yeah, I like that. That's actually the Pyrenees are really pretty. Maybe expand it a little bit further south and north a little bit too.
I guess they will be included in the France scenery.
Actually, I'm not, well, I'm just thinking when it comes out, we'll throw that in, or change it will probably be that half the time too. So there'll be another like 80 gigs underneath the waist on gigantic landscape.
Oh, I bet when they flash up on that new France scenery there.
Is there any ETA on France scenery?
I know DGT is working on the entire French, or the entire France country in one scenery.
Oh, cool.
is one of the longest. This is probably the longest V&E final I've had. Well, the whole race has been V&E actually.
Yeah, just climbing the wave it wasn't.
I think the ones that left earlier, those are the winners now because I'm arriving at 1,000 plus.
Although
Yeah,
if you went high enough, though, the higher upper winds might actually give you a better benefit over coming in low.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but yeah, I think I could have left at 5,000 or so.
Yeah, I think so. Depends on how low you would have gotten at the turn point.
Yeah, but wait, I actually just lost 1,000 meters or so at V&E because I more or less flew all the time in lift, except the crossing of the valley.
We'll see when we get to the finish. 4 minutes left. Nobody finished yet. There we go.
No.
Nico's is finished.
Okay, I can smell food. So I think I'll just leave this one on autopilot now and see how far it gets.
Don't put it too fast, because you get both speed bumps in the thermals.
Okay, I'll put it on 190 or something.
Yeah, that will get you home.
And make sure it's actually stable. I mean, I know in Condor 2, at least on the EB, you can set it on autopilot and then come away and it's wrecked because it slowly was speeding up.
See,
About for me, it's about 10 minus 10 on the flat on the trimmer, then it's fine on the JS.
yeah. Go on flats too. Okay, chaps, have fun. It'll be interesting to see you. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye, Richard.
Bye, Richard.
Enjoy your meal.
Enjoy dinner.
Let's have fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And how do you compare?
Fourth, but yeah, I should have left earlier.
What altitude did you leave?
6, short before 7,000, I think. 680, 100, 6,800 or so. I can't remember. But you're gonna make it.
I'm doing 220 average now.
The highest one is 222.4.
Well, I might not have been very fast, but it was bloody boring.
Who will be on handicap?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah.
Congrats, Bruce. Congrats, week.
Thanks.
Guys.
Congrats.
Oh, 1 second for Chris.
Well, there's 4 seconds between the top 3, 6 seconds between the top 4.
Yeah.
Silly
But
task.
Uwe will beat us on handicap.
I'm back. Apparently.
Welcome back.
Good can wait, apparently.
Hey, you finished.
So your dinner wasn't ready, Richard, or you just said I had an important meeting to attend?
Yeah, no, it's
Some paperwork.
It's spaghetti bolognese, and the bolognese sauce is. I mean, the spaghetti is not started, and it can wait a bit. But I like your excuse about the meeting. I'll have to keep that one in mind.
Tim, what's your estimated arrival time?
Too long, I guess. Let me have a look.
49:39 is the fastest time.
Yeah, I can't see the classification, but it's almost 11 minutes from now.
Let's see, 11 minutes would put you at 48, so that's good. And you'll win.
I have another 21 minutes to go.
And it's pretty predictable, you know, what you're gonna do. You know you're gonna be there's Viennese. So.
Well, actually, I'm so low that I don't know if I can make it without actually stopping to climb. Oh, lift here.
Yeah, I saw Nico thermaling under a cloud on the last leg.
Oh, there's no blue. A small cloud.
Seven seconds weak, it was pretty close.
Yeah.
I must confess I don't tend to fly at V&E on these long glides because it's too easy to flutter.
I fluttered like 5 times or so at the pool.
Yeah, me too. See, the thing about the true airspeed is, you know, no matter how fast you're flying, it's pretty much the same number, theoretically, that you can fly at. But when I got high today, it seemed like it broke down a little bit.
The thing is, if you're flying at just under flutter speed and then you hit lift, you can quickly go into flutter.
Well, yeah, and then the winds, they have lateral winds in Condor3 as well, right? That can start up. Don't they, Week?
Like thermals have wind fields, so yeah, that an inertia of the glider will carry you into it to increase the speed and stuff.
Yep.
And also push you off course.
Yeah, Rich. Your ground speed didn't necessarily speed up, but the lateral wind made your airspeed maybe jump up.
Yeah, I saw it a few times when I was flying through bits of lift that the airspeed went up. I did flutter a couple of times. I was flying probably 5 kilometers an hour under the flutter speed to be safe.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed because I have to fly tomorrow at 6.
It's nice having you.
Have a nice
See
flight
you guys.
tomorrow.
See you tomorrow
Bye-bye.
for the DCG.
Good luck
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Bye.
Good luck. Bye.
Well, Uwe didn't beat us with the LS8.
Yeah, I thought he would.
It's like a 109 handicap, I think.
Yeah, I think on this fast task, the Neo is not that good if you just go VNE, because the glide ratio comes into play there. He had to do a lot of more climbing than we did.
Yeah, I misjudged when to leave. I was on McGreedy 5 and I finished at about 300 meters, 250, 300 meters. So I could have left a bit earlier.
Was it, I think, 600 or 700 plus at the arrival? Not much climbing at the beginning.
It was a nice start, fly straight into the wave like that.
Yeah, and the second one was stronger than the first one right at the start.
Yeah, I did a few beats of the first, then moved across to the second one. And I realised that they were actually climbing a bit better. Wasted a bit of time there, I think. But it was a easy but silly task.
Yeah, exactly.
Congrats to you, Robert.
Yeah, thanks.
Congrats.
Crap, Robert.
Congrats.
Way too slow.
I'm thinking that Holger did not get high.
I think Holger went just as high as I did, but it's easy to spend your altitude in the sink. I think you did a good flight there, Bruce, avoiding most of the sink.
Oh yeah, I really didn't hit sink. Yeah, I did actually. I'm used to just getting hammered in the wave. Even coming off the turn point, I was hearing about a lot of sink, but I was going up. I had some pretty high lift right on the blue line. It's just my climbing was so slow. I climbed so slow, and then I stayed too long.
So guys, it was nice flying with you. I have to leave for dinner. Have a nice evening, and maybe see you tomorrow.
Okay, man.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
Stefan. Have a nice evening.
Yeah,
Bye,
you too,
Stefan.
and good final glide, Tim.
Thank you.
Okay, so see you next time, and good luck to everyone flying.
Bye, Robert. Have a nice evening.
Thanks.
Oh, you got it, Tim. Good job. You just passed
Thanks.
through first. Big dog, big dog.
A resident wave expert shows us how it's done again. Thanks, Tim. Well done, mate.
There he is.
Thank you.
Looks like old 6 Mike 9's gonna get me. Has got me.
Congrats, team. Great race.
Thank you, Nico.
How high did you climb in the wave, Tim?
I can't remember exactly. But I think about 6K.
Yeah, it was something like that I left at.
Maybe you surf the wave very good between the start and the first turn point. I leave the first wave at 6K also.
Yeah, once I left the wave, I didn't stop. You know, I didn't have to thermal or anything. I just turn point and then finish.
And I think I climbed quite fast at the first wave.
Yes, maybe that's the difference because it is very tight all the times between 49, 14 that you did to 50. There are a lot of pilots within 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay, but great race, team. Bye bye all. See you tomorrow.
Yep, Nico.
See you, Nico.
Bye.
Bye, Nico.
Cheers.
Yeah, I'll say bye as well. Congrats all and good luck to you, Richard, and Holger.
See you, Tim. Take care, mate.
You too.
Oh,
Bye bye.
And well done. Nicely flown.